What's up guys, and welcome back to our channel here at 360 Player. Today we're going to talk about preventing knee injuries, because getting knee injuries in football can be really debilitating to a career. I know, for example, if you tear an ACL, the average time to get back on the field can be 9 to 12 months or longer. And I know personally my dad was on track to play professional football in Germany before he tore his ACL, and then eventually had a lot of knee problems, 13 knee operations. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. So today we're joined by Louise, who runs a nature training company, and she's going to give us some of her best tips to prevent knee injuries in football.
Hey guys, my name is Louise, and today you're gonna get 5 exercises to prevent knee injuries.
So one thing to keep in mind when you want to prevent injuries is doing cross training. Now, cross training is training different sports and doing different activities than your primary sport. This is really good to build up a basic level of physical fitness, and then you're working out different muscles in your body. This is going to reduce burnout, and it's also just going to strengthen you overall. So that's why we recommend doing some different activities, even if you're playing football, especially in the off season, if it's swimming, biking, or being out in nature and doing these nature sorts of activities, which is where Louise comes in. What are some benefits to working out and being outdoors in nature when you're working out?
Yeah, so some benefits being outside in nature is reduced risk of stress, reduced risk of depression, and you also get a lot of vitamin D. And it's also shown that your creativity increases when you're outside in nature.
Totally. And creativity, we all know how important that is for football. So all of these exercises that we're going to be going over today are going to be outside in nature, so we can maximize the benefits of these cross training and help prevent these knee injuries. First exercise we're going to go over in this video to prevent knee injuries is double leg squats. Now, squats are just an overall great lower body exercise. They're really going to help strengthen your knees, but also your quads, glutes, calves, all those parts of your lower body. So this is going to be very, very good to help strengthen those muscles and those tendons and those joints. One thing to focus on when you're doing squats is to keep your knee straight. You don't want your knee to be coming inside your body like this. You want to keep everything in alignment. That's going to put a lot of undue stress on your knee, and you're not going to be strengthening the muscles that you want to strengthen. So really focus on doing squats with the proper technique. So basically just make sure that your foot, knee, and hip are all in alignment. Now, moving on from just the basic squats, you can also do some squat jumps. Now, this is also going to help when you're landing on 2 feet. It's going to help your knees absorb that pressure. It's going to help strengthen those, get stronger in your knees. There's a lot of different squat jump variations that you can do. You can be jumping forward, you can jump to the side, you can go down part of the way, or you can go down into a full squat before the jump. All of these different variations, you're going to be strengthening those lower body muscles and helping prevent knee injuries. Another squat jump variation is to do single leg landings. Now, these are a little bit more advanced because you're going to be landing on one foot and helping your legs absorb pressure a little bit more when you're landing on one foot. But you can do the same sort of idea, jumping forward, jumping to the side, absorbing the landings in all those different ways. These are the types of movements that you're going to be doing in a football match. Your body's going to be in different positions, landing in different ways, and when you're training your body to get used to landing and moving in all these different ways, it's going to be very, very good so that your body is prepared when you're on the pitch. In addition to squats, you can also do a lot of lateral movements. These lateral movements are going to help your knees when you're going in that side-to-side direction. A couple of different lateral movements that you can do are just some sideways lunges. These are going to help strengthen those muscles originally, and then when you get a little bit more advanced, you can also do some ski jumps where you're jumping, absorbing the pressure, also working on maintaining your balance between the jumps. When you're balancing, you're really working on those stabilizing muscles in the knee, and that's going to help strengthen. You can do different variations of this, balancing in between each ski jump or doing several ski jumps in a row and then freezing in between. And the fifth and final thing we want to talk about in this video is not just the knee is important. Your body is a kinetic chain. Everything in your body is connected. So you also want to strengthen the areas around your knee, especially your hips, your core, your hip flexors. That whole pelvic region is very, very important because they are directly aligned with your knee. So you want to have a nice, strong core area. Here you can see some different exercise ideas for that, such as hip thrusts, or even some lateral leg raises and those sorts of things. That's going to really help strengthen your core, your hip flexors, and all the muscles in that pelvic region. So those were 5 exercise ideas to help prevent knee injuries. Do a little bit of this every day and you're sure to stay healthy when you're on the pitch.